Angel joins us now live in the newsroom with more on how people here at home are remembering 9/11. Greg?
Yeah, Mika, it's one of those moments where each of us really remember where we were when we learned what was happening. Today, it was all about remembering those events that were unfolding 10 years ago and remembering those lives lost.
We heard a big bang, and then we saw smoke coming out, and everybody started running out.
Move it! Come on! Down! Blew up, a big explosion. People started running. It was just chaos everywhere.
It's a war. We've been attacked.
We better get out of the way!
September 11, 2001, 19 hijackers took control of 4 commercial airliners.
A bell rings 4 times in Tallahassee in remembrance of those lives lost on 9/11 10 years ago.
Today we honor their service and their sacrifice.
This is about all of us, from those who shed a tear in remembrance, to those handing out bottles of water, to the ones you see around you in uniform.
During the ceremony, nearly 900 motorcyclists helped escort this here, an 11-foot beam from the World Trade Center. Draped on top is an American flag, which bears nearly 3,000 names of those individuals who lost their lives on 9/11.
This is what the beam represents, the ever-present resiliency of the American people.
People like Kirsten Olsen-Doolin, who turned out to pay her respects with her son John.
One of the reasons I came out is I had a good friend of mine whose sister was a flight attendant on one of the airplanes that hit the World Trade Center.
But then I was watching it on TV again last night, and I just started crying. I said, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Kind of like a calling.
It's like a calling, yes. That you just gotta go and pay your respects and remember.
We shouldn't forget. The world has changed. We need to remember the events of that day. We need to remember who sacrificed and who is still sacrificing.
That 11-foot beam from the World Trade Center, by the way, will remain right here in Tallahassee. At some point, it'll be added into a permanent memorial commemorating the lives lost on 9/11. Live in the newsroom, Greg Angel, ABC 27 HD.